Hey guys, what is up here? Ioki on the PvE bringing you the world's first SYLAS mid gameplay. We are here on the PvE. I've assembled what I think are probably some decent SYLAS runes. I really have no idea. I might go with the domination tree, but this is, again, first time anyone's ever played SYLAS on PvE, so bear with me, guys. I'm going to quickly go through his passive and abilities. This is Petricite Burst. After casting a spell, you basically get like a Tiamat. When you auto-attack someone, it's an area of effect, and it's a pretty big one. You can see the circle around me. Anyone in that one gets whipped by my auto-attack, so it's pretty cool. Swings his chains around. My Q is I'm going to, and that's actually what you're going to be starting, is your Q. As you can see here, it's got like a really weird hitbox. And in the middle of that, it explodes. And that secondary burst slows and also damages a little bit more. Your W is one of your dashes. Okay, see there? And there's no cooldown on his Q, so you're going to be able to just be able to use an ability and auto attack, use an ability, auto attack. It's all about weaving in auto attacks. That was even in the kind of beginner tips. It's kind of neat. I think that his Q is one of his more like skillful abilities and one of the cooler hitboxes that I've seen in League of Legends. So boom, see right there. If you get it right where your chains intersect, you get a nice little bonus burst. All right, we are going to be going. Let's say E. E is probably one of the better trading tools with SYLAS. It's a dash, and then you get a little bit of a shield because of course you do. This is a new champion. He needs a shield, right, guys? So there, just kind of harassing them when they go for their go for farming. E auto attack, Q auto attack. That's what SYLAS combos are going to look like. You have to be able to weave in auto attacks in between each spell cast. Boom, to really get the most of his passive. And his E actually has a recast on it, which I didn't see before. SYLAS throws out his say, oh, that's his hook. That's his hook. Okay. Yeah, this is also a hook champion, guys. So we're gonna try to hit him with that. Oh. Boom. And miss on the very first Q. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and all in him here. Wow, he is tanky. That is a tanky mummy. Wasn't able to all in quite yet, guys. So I'm just not really certain what his power spikes are. You know what I mean? Like his damage. But that'll come with experience, boys. That'll come with experience. As to whether or not I think SYLAS is actually going to be played mid lane, it'll be close. He's definitely not a support, which I know a couple people in my stream were kind of disappointed to see that I wasn't even going to be trying to play him support. Don't think he's a support. Outside of the hook, he really doesn't have anything to support you with. Let's check out his back animation. That is really cool. That is so sick, actually. Okay, we're going to go. Probably going to go something like Hextech Protobelt. There's his dance. There's his taunt. It's all pretty good stuff. This character is very well animated. You know, regardless of what you have to say about his abilities and whether or not that should be in league, and you know him stealing abilities and if that's balanced or not, is a cool design. I like the design of this champion. I think it's somewhat cohesive. I think he's got a cool theme, like the escaped rebel, upriser kind of theme. All right, there we go. And then boom, see, there's your there's what a pretty basic SYLAS combo is going to look like. This dude's going to kill me. A Moo Mid's going to kill me, guys. Yikes. Harass him. We got both procs off there, too. I'm pretty sure you're going to go for, like, a Q max on this champion. One thing I do need to kind of have you guys be aware of is that it looks like when you auto-attack and get your passive, Petricite Burst, that re-gives you minion aggro. If I hit a champion with the second part of my Q, like this empowered auto, I'm pretty sure that gives you a minion aggro. Ooh, I got you. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. All right, all right. Now we hijack. This is what you guys have been waiting to see. I'm sure this is what everybody's talking about when it comes to SYLAS. Hijack. You can literally take other champions' ults from the enemy team. It's absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and try this out. I'm going to be hijacking a Mumu's ult to begin with, and then we'll probably do another champion's ult for the next one. So you can use our E to get back to lane faster. Can't use our W because this is a targeted, so you can't use your W to get back to lane faster, but E is fair game. And the way that his ult works is that it's on a relatively low cooldown, especially if you get a lot of CDR. It doesn't work off the cooldown of the enemy's ult that you take. You can take multiple enemies' ultimates throughout a game, but like for instance, once I take a Mumu's, it's going to put a Mumu's on cooldown. Okay, and now I can do this. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. A Mumu just got a Mumu ulted. How insane is that, you guys? How insane is that? Woo! Baby! Oh my gosh, I like this champion. I like this champion a lot already. It's so crazy, like the amount of possibility and like, you know, just interesting things that, oh my god, that's embarrassing. Interesting counterplay and interesting strategies that we just haven't seen in League of Legends before are going to be really, really, really neat off of this champ. Okay, so as we can see, we've got 200% cooldown modified by SYLAS's cooldown reduction. I can't steal a Mumu's ult again. You see this ring? Until this ring is all the way disappeared off of him, I can't take his ultimate. I can take other people's ultimate in 30 seconds starting then. But Mumu's is off the table, so you can't just keep taking the same champion's ult over and over and over again and just abuse the game that way. So we're going to go and try to... We're going to shove our lane in, and then we're going to see what SYLAS roams look like. I really like that ability. Dude, this guy feels really, really fluid. Like, his auto attacks are like almost Aurelia levels of fluidity. There's a lot you can do with that X hitbox. And if you notice, I don't really have any mana issues. It's actually pretty crazy. We got all kinds of auto animation cancels. This guy feels incredibly fluid. So let's go. Another nice thing to see is that you can't miss hijack. It's not a skill shot, which I assume that it would be, seeing as it's the strength. You know, you could like flash out of the way and not have your ult taken. But let's go at Emax secondary. All right, let's take Lux's ult. Boom, it's mine now. Oh my god. Holy shit, this champion is so much fun. What were they thinking? Riot, what have you done? I'm actually a SYLAS main now. I am actually a SYLAS main now. And then for our last ultimate, it's going to be a little less spectacular. I know a lot of people are wondering, well, what happens with SYLAS's ult if you take like an Elise or a Nidalee or someone who doesn't have like a built-in like big ult but still has like an ult form? So I'm going to be showing you guys what happens when you take Nidalee's ult when my ult is off cooldown next. Champion is like 10 out of 10 in terms of feeling. The champion feels really, really fun, fluid, and on the stronger side. I know it's a little early to be proclaiming stuff like that, but he feels immediately. I can kind of feel that he's kind of strong. Unbelievable, dude. This champion is amazing. Okay, so let's go take Nidalee's ult, and then I can show you guys what that looks like. And then we'll get maybe one more kill, and then we'll probably end the video. But I just wanted to give you guys kind of like a heads up of what SYLAS gameplay actually looks like. Initial thoughts on the champion, initial feeling. Sorry that I'm not playing him support. I know a lot of people only watch this channel because support stuff. Okay, so when you ult with Nidalee's ult, you just turn into Cougar form, and you have her ult. See, I can turn back to a human, and boom, I can use all of her abilities, but you only get the one transformation. So it's probably not in your best interest to be alting champions like Elise and Nidalee and Karma, because you only get the one charge. Whereas a lot of Nidalee's strength is kind of like reverting to her human form, going back to Cougar, human, Cougar, human, Cougar. You only get the one chance to revert. So let's go down here. We are able to take Amumu's ult. It looks like he's ultable again in about 10 seconds. So that's how long it takes. So I'm thinking that he'll probably be played top jungle mid, maybe even just jungle mid. I can't see him working as a character that doesn't have access to a lot of the map. So, can't see him working as a support, things like that. Oh my god, masterful spell shield. What sucks is I'm not going to get to ult him now. I'm not going to get to ult him. He died too soon, goddammit. Guys, if you have any questions about SYLAS now that I've gotten my hands on him, put them down in the comments. I'd love to hear them, love to answer them for you guys. If there's any aspiring SYLAS mains out there, I'd love to hear from you guys. Honestly, I'm a support player at heart. I'm always going to be a support player, but this champion is really, really fun. And he's kind of making me... He's tempting me to the dark side, you guys. He's tempting me. Maybe I'll do like a SYLAS only the Diamond series or something in preseason. Whew. I can't kill her. Oh no! She's gonna kill me, guys. And on that embarrassing note, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'm just gonna kind of summarize my thoughts. He's an AP champion, in case you didn't know. He's got really, really good AP ratios and 0 AD ratios. You can't even troll build this guy AD. So if you see any YouTube clickbaiters trying to get you to click an AD SYLAS video and say he's OP or whatever, he's not. You can't build him AD. Which is rare, because you usually have at least one ability that is like the other. If you have an AP champion, you usually have like one ability that's AD scaling, just so alternative playstyles or whatever. But the champion feels incredibly smooth. He's really fun. He opens up a lot of possibilities with League of Legends. For instance, if you get into a ranked game and the enemy picks SYLAS, you might change up your team comp a little bit. You might not be wanting to lock, Malphite or very heavily alt dependent champions. You might be approaching the game a little differently, which is, I think, a really cool idea, and I hope that it plays out in my mind the way that I think it's going to. That hook, off the top of my head, or first impressions, that hook seems a little bit too strong, and the heal that he gets off his W, if SYLAS is low health, is way too strong. It's way too strong. I mean, look at that. It triples. It more than triples. No, it doubles. Math. It doubles if he's below 40% health. That's not even that low. That's barely below half health, and he gets a ton of health, you guys. Wasn't able to demonstrate that in the game. But, guys, I am ranting at this point. I'm going to go ahead and call the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy. Peace.